Welcome back to another segment. We are here to make analysis on what happened yesterday based on one or two mentality stuff because yesterday night we really saw that mentality. It was clear that the system, the pattern in which Maresca is playing is not favoring these
It's
boys.
very poor. Very poor.
Is not favoring them one way or the other. I told you the other day that he was standing on Pochettino's manual when he started and he was getting it right. Then he decided to bring in his own manual. And now what is happening to him? He's paying dearly for it and he doesn't want to change. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, let me dish out some few words from Reece James, what he said yesterday. But there's one that got my attention, which I want us to talk about. Reece James, after the yesterday match, Reece James, maybe we disrespected this game today. If you don't prepare, listen, he said, if you don't prepare, you get punished.
That's 100% true. That's 100% true.
Is it that they did not prepare for this game?
I will not say they did not prepare, but like the first thing he said, that they disrespected the game. I think they underrated, not just underestimated the
Like,
team.
yes.
Like they might just say, this is a small team. Let's not work too much. They are small. We've already given them three at their home ground. This is our home ground. They cannot win us. We'll just give them 1-0, 2-0, and we go with the victory. But forgetting that anybody who loses, they say before success comes, there must be failure.
Yeah.
Those guys, they actually came with a mindset of we no go gree, he bad, even though we no qualify, more we win Chelsea.
Yeah, exactly.
And winning Chelsea, and that
Well, they were okay with it.
they were okay with. They were even happy winning Chelsea, and that type of club winning Chelsea, a Polish team,
In the
like
history.
Wazawa, like it's a big disrespect. Not just, I wish it was even in their home, we would have considered, but in Stamford Bridge, coming to our ground and pouring us spit on our face. Forget about the fact that we qualified for the semi-finals.
I call it a shameful qualification.
That's true. That's the best word to ascribe to the qualification because our unbeaten record, like, and I remember, don't pain me. Our unbeaten record that we have kept from the beginning of this conference league, we lost it to a Polish team, not just in their home, our home. 2-1. What Regime said is true. For me, I feel like they underestimated those boys. They felt like those people were too small since they've already given them 3 goal margin.
yeah.
They might give them a 1-2-0.
If Legia would have taken one or two of their chances,
I tell you,
trust me, that game. Before they talk another thing this morning.
If I end for penalty now,
Before they talk another thing this morning.
the game for end for penalty because one thing I observe about them, they try to create more chance. I mean the Legia, they try to create more chance. But the thing that short guy that plays as their 9, that guy is not clinical enough. If that guy was as good as, let me just rate him as Delap. Let me just say was as good as Delap. You know how many chances that guy missed yesterday? By now, for not even be saying lose who they talk about. We talk about how we don't use come out from the quarterfinal stage. That's so shameful.
Then they asked him about the team progress. We know that Maresca always uses the word that you are progressing. Reece James said today that was for sure not progress. Not progress. If anything, it was a step back.
The truth is that
If you watch, get the way Reece James they answered the question.
yes.
You know one go direct, but
Correct,
we
yes, we
know
understand.
say these boys they are not. Reece James is not even happy playing as a midfielder. I don't think he's satisfied in that playing. And the funniest part, he's playing as a midfielder, not even as the right wing. He's playing at the left wing.
There's so many. Like I really don't understand. For me, like what Chris James said. See, this is not progress.
You know, he can't come out and tell you that the coach is.
Yeah, yes.
But if you read in between the line, you will know that I don't think some of these players are happy with the
Maresca.
system Maresca is putting up. It's looking as if the football he's playing is cage. The football, the way that they play, that's the cage.
They are being forced. See, the truth is that one thing about we Chelsea fans is that when we get one victory, we are overexcited
Do you
about
understand?
it. And that is we have to do away with that mindset.
I remember when we drew against Everton.
Yes.
When this problem started. I have said this before, I will say it again. When we drew against Everton, I was saying that this pattern we play today, it no make sense. People will lambast me. I got a note. To the point, people were even threatening me. But I did not reply. When we lost against Fulham, I came out. I say, this man is changing. Something is not right. Because when you were playing three defenders.
Yeah.
The left center back was playing as a left wing back because Cucurella was inviting to the midfield to support Casado to push up front. Even at that time, Lavia was not that fit enough to be playing.
Yeah.
Let's tell ourselves the truth. And Gusto was still maintaining his right wing, trying to help these other two center backs over here. And he was getting it right. All of a sudden, he invited both the left wing back and the right wing back into the midfield, making these two center back vulnerable to anybody. Do you understand? James will not come out and tell you that they are not. But if you read very well, you will see. If you read in between the line, you will know. Maybe we disrespected the game today. If you don't prepare, you get punished. And I need to understand. He said that for sure, not progress. If anything, it was a step backward. Watch our next match. He will not play James in his right position. He will not even feature him because he will tell you that James played yesterday. That there's no need featuring James. But he will play Palmer. I remember when I told people that Palmer is not getting it right.
Yeah.
That there's something that is changing. That tiredness has come in. The workload is much on him. We need to adjust. People say, calm down, just on. We are seeing it now. How many games now? Whether 13 games now, you have not scored any goal.
15 games.
15 games, he has not scored
Jackson,
any.
13 games. Okay, let's just run like an emphasis on the whole Chelsea team based on this progress stuff that James talked about. Now, looking at the progress of the team, I will repeat this again. Please, fans, if by chance we win Fulham,
don't get too excited.
Nobody should come out and get too excited and give a hype. No, that is actually the problem of the club.
Exactly.
Because anytime Maresca, let me just say, for example, let's look at which match did we win last? I think against this Legia Wazawa. We won them 3-0. Most of our fans were senseless to the point that they were like, we don't come back. If they see Sancho, if they see this one, everybody don't come back. Now we Chelsea, now we get the league. No worry, we go finish Ipswich. We go do this, we go do that. Stop that. Let me just talk about the problem of the club.
Maresca have seen Chelsea fans finish. He knows that you should just try and get that win. There will be this quietness. But even at that, he's losing the fans' trust.
That's the truth.
He's losing the fans' trust.
Like this, we should be very careful. Even though by his inversion he wins any match, that does not mean it is progress for the club. Losing to a team like Legia Wazawa was a big slap to our face.
It was already safe. Is giving us this belief that there's no need even playing Fulham.
I tell you.
If people don't understand, there's no need playing Fulham. If you can lose to a Polish team, no English side have lost to a Polish team in the history of football at England.
That is the most painful part. Like at Stamford Bridge. Like what's going on?
They created history with Chelsea.
What's going on? For me, I feel that let me rate the problem of the team in a scale of 100. I'll give 25% to the players to be the problem. Like 25% of the problem of the team is from the players. I'm
Okay.
giving 35 to the board, and I'm giving 40 to the coach. Now let me start from the players. I feel that the work rate of these players has reduced. Yes, Palmer, they say that we are overworking Palmer and the rest of this, but at least some clean chances that Palmer can make good use, like to give us a goal. Palmer is not being that clinical as he used to be before.
To create
To create and even to
score,
deliver.
to deliver, yeah.
Now, talking about Jackson, for good 13 games, Jackson has not had one goal, and he's the striker of the team. Since he came back from this injury, he has not scored one goal.
What was the work of the wingers?
Now the wingers. I really don't understand these boys, because as a winger, I believe that as a good winger, one of your very job in that pitch is to clear the defenders, those side defenders, and also to make the center back or even those side defenders to be offensive to you. Look at Saka against Real Madrid. Look at what Saka was doing. Arsenal did not really play a center game. They were playing wing game because they trusted who they kept at the wing.
They know what he can do.
As big as Madrid defenders, look at what Saka was doing. Look at how he was shifting
penetrating.
But when you come to our club, Chelsea,
our wingers cannot penetrate.
The truth is that that time that people were hyping Sancho, I did not give him any hype. You were playing a small team like Legia Wazar. Even though Chelsea wins Ipswich, I will not even give them any credit, because it is our right. It is our, in fact, we are entitled to win those teams at our home ground. We are not supposed to draw them. So, players, your work rate is reducing. Wingers, look at Madueke, because he scored 2 goals. People were like, Madueke is back. Look at the nonsense he is playing. Look at the nonsense. So, okay, yes, you say that you are good at pushing the ball and running after the ball. You must not do that every time. People will get used to it. Strategize, bring out new techniques. That is your work. That is what they are paying you guys to do. Increase your work rates. Yeah, nobody is creating. Look at, okay, all of you are depending on Palmer. Now Palmer is losing form.
And Mikel said the same thing, that another person need to step up. Someone need to. He said it. He has been saying. He said this thing last. He said that somebody need to step up. That we cannot leave all the work for Palmer.
Nobody is stepping up.
Nobody is
stepping up, and it's becoming obvious because
since nobody is stepping up, everything boils down to the coach. What are you
doing?
Are you
doing? What are they even training?
Guys, without Palmer, you cannot just program somebody to step up. What are you doing as a coach? All these players that you see playing today, helping Chelsea, they were stepping up under Pochettino. The Palmer you see today was Pochettino. The Casado you see today was Pochettino. The Cucurella you see today was Pochettino. Let's tell ourselves the truth, for crying out loud.
As fans, we should remove that ideology of Maresca was doing well when the season started. He was not doing anything. It is now that we as fans,
we want to see.
Open, because as of last season ending, the team was not bad. We were at 14 and we skated through, like having consistent winning, and came to 6th. We ended 6th. The team was in a good performance as of last season ending. Now, coming up with that spirit again, that was the same energy we used in starting. So Maresca was working with Pochettino's manual, just as Mr. Peters has said. He was working with that manual. He's not doing anything, and now he's not implementing his own ideology. And nothing is working.
You know that during the preseason, some of those players that played that time, they went on Euros and different competitions. And when they came back with that same mentality. That mentality was there that we have been winning till the season end. We'll go with it.
See, I think there's a kind of inward argument that is happening between the players.
You talk.
There's a kind of inward argument, but like you said, that the results will not just come and tell you the problem, that the coach is the problem or anything. He's just putting the word from his word. Let me tell you, Chelsea is not progressing. If your joy now for us to carry Conference League, woe to you as a Chelsea fan.
It's very shameful.
It's very shameful.
No. I told somebody that, did you watch the Manchester United game yesterday? Fine, man, we are winning 2-0.
2-0, yeah.
Reka came up 2-0. They felt relaxed. Leon capitalized on it, even though the Reka came up 2-2. They entered the extra time
4-2.
4-2.
First extra time.
what happened? The fans, the coach, everybody was quiet. But there was this belief, these guys, they believe that,
Yeah.
and they don't want to be mocked also. They know that if they lose here, it's over for them. It's over, entirely over.
Yeah.
So what happened? On a normal day, this Chelsea under Maresca will start playing from the back. What did Man U play? Forward football. They don't care how
forward ever, backward never.
How the goal want to come.
Watch the highlights. Man, you never carry ball, go back like
they never. But if it's Chelsea, Maresca will tell them, take it back to Sanchez. Let's beat from the back first. Let's bring out the opposition. I keep telling these people that he's not. See, Maresca is not a bad coach, but his system is bad. He needs to change the system. Pochettino suffered it last season. Oh, we all complained. But when he changes, they even interviewed him. That Poch, how did you do it that the progression started? He said that they were trying something on the training ground. The inversion of Cucurella. They were playing it. They were trying it. He was scared of trying it in real games.
Yeah.
Then he now said that let him try it. That was Cucurella's breakthrough. And that was when Chelsea started firing. Because number one, see, under Pochettino, Gusto was one of the best right back in EPL. Take it to anywhere. Look at Gusto now. Can you, if you are calling right top 100, will you mention Gusto? Will you mention Malo Gusto? Look at his James.
You can even compare Gusto to even Ipswich right back now.
Do you understand?
How shameful.
It's not that the players will not come out and tell you that this position, this coach is playing with. No. They are not feeling it. They are not enjoying it. The football is not helping the midfield to help the attack. It's not.
Oh. Like, is it that Maresca, is it that you are more intelligent than Tuchel? England called Tuchel to coach. Tuchel, who has won the Champions League, you that is a small boy that just won championship.
Oh.
They just won championship.
Like, you know, say when the team carry champion, it is in a Champions League.
Tuchel coached Chelsea and he won the Champions League.
Two PSG to the Champions League
and
final.
PSG to the Champions League final. If Tuchel, who is that professional, can play Reece James in his original position,
and he gets results.
And he gets the results. He was even appreciating Reece James.
He said that he sees Reece James as a right back.
A natural right back. But
when we signed Gusto, we did not sign him to come and play midfield. When we send Gusto, if you go to Gusto's profile, you will see right back. Not even right center back. Right back. That is where his strength is. See, there are some people that you will maneuver. Like, I remember when Gusto and James were injured, we maneuver Cucurella to play the right wing back. Yeah. And he played it very well, even though not efficient as a right back. At least he tried. But there are some players that you will switch like that. They cannot carry. Imagine Josh Achipong at this early age, don't they invert the small boy?
They enter midfield. Like, how does it sound? How
play these boys according to their strengths. That is why the future of Santos, Estevo, I'm scared. If this man will still be our coach. Okay, fine. If it's that Maresca accept change and decide to make things right, you will see the progression on the pitch. See, Maresca, this one goes to you. Me, I'm talking to you man to man. Play them in their position. Don't invert Gusto. We are okay already. Cucurella has been inverted since from last season, not even this season.
With that.
Keep Cucurella. He can run it. He gets strength to do all those jobs. For player to arrive inside box, they score goal. To tell the level of strength we can get as a left wing back. Leave the. But you see, Gusto, let him help. See, the two wings, the two attacking wings cannot be paralyzed at once. One have to function. Arsenal wingers, Martinelli might not be giving it hot, but you will see Saka giving it up because of the right wing back is helping him push the game forward. Baba, we are not stupid now. We dey watch ball now. Maybe today we start to watch ball.
We are not comparing Chelsea and Arsenal. It's not as if we are making any comparison.
Arsenal is far better than Chelsea.
That is true. We are not making any comparison. We are not saying, we are comparing Arsenal because of Arsenal won Real Madrid. Don't misunderstand us. But the truth is that the truth still remains the fact. Maresca, please play these boys in their original position. This is a deadline point. If we don't qualify for the Champions League, it is a big slap to our face as a Chelsea fans. It is a big slap to our face. The last time we carried a trophy was in 2021, where we carried the Champions League and also the Club World Cup. When I checked, I was like, okay, at least 4 years. Probably if we carry the Conference League, which I will not say I will not be
Normally,
happy.
Chelsea always stay only one season. If we dey out of trophy, yes, one season.
Iba two.
Two, you don't finish. We need to stay 3 seasons.
Iba two.
One season. And that season we will go win trophy. Watch our progression football. And he said something. Yeah, see what Maresca said. He said that it's a learning process because of the amount of game we have had this season. You have to play every 3 days and decide when to rotate player. It's a learning process for me.
That is a stupid complaint.
Hi.
Once I've learned about Maresca, he does not take correction.
Then what did Arteta do with his players?
He's always bringing stupid excuse.
Sure, it's a learning process again.
Saka played against Brentford. Am I wrong?
Played against Madrid.
He played against Madrid.
See, even the Arteta they rotate, they comot those men, then we go give a results. He doesn't just rotate. I'm not see all these things that we are saying is not because of we lost to Legia, but losing to Legia is a big slap.
A big disrespect.
It's a big slap. You drew against Brentford when you had the opportunity to top Nottingham Forest. You drew against Ipswich.
And now we are facing Fulham. Take your mind back. A week ago, Fulham gave Liverpool how many?
3-2.
Fulham, Liverpool
struggles.
The champions of the Premier League. The champions, because they are the champions. They gave them 3-2. Okay?
See, you are in because of the every 3 days game. I remember when Chelsea was in the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup,
the Premier
League, and the Champions League. We were playing. We were still using our top players to play.
This man stupid excuse.
Should be you just graduate from Pep Guardiola, go coach Leicester City, only one season championship. Apart from the FA Cup, you get any competition where they play again? Huh? Do they have any competition that a championship play again? You came to Chelsea with that mindset. You see Chelsea as Leicester City, like how?
The truth is,
Mourinho said something. He said that where the big teams for is when they start accepting failure as a norms.
And this man is he's always having excuse. When I was growing, then when I started drumming earlier, I think one of my director told me something that excuse is a tool for the incompetent. Maresca, your time-to-time excuse shows that you are incompetent and you're not worthy of coaching Chelsea. And I also give 35% of the blame to the board. Now, this is time for you to push forward to sign new players. I think, you don't have any football idea, Todd. Because if you really know things about football, I think you're supposed to be pressing for a 10, for a good 10 to come to Chelsea. You're supposed to be pressing for a good striker. You're supposed to be pressing for a good winger. To be pressing for a good centre back. You will not press for those players now. Summer transfer, you go and sign one nonsense player. I will not be surprised if they go and sign players say from Legia was that just did well in this setting. I will not be surprised because that's how stupid that this body used to behave. And it's very annoying. At least give the fans hope. Give us that hope that next season will be better. Give us that hope that the Club World Cup, that we can carry this Club World Cup.
That was how we saw it last season. And when Pochettino did it, took us to see, there was this glimpse of hope that this season is going to be brutal.
We said that we are going to end second. But if we don't carry this Premier League this season, our second we will go end. And God even help us. We did that second. Maresca, you will be 40% of our problem. You get my open mouth. Just say we are not competing for the title. That they are not up to that level. I'll be waiting that the boys are not ready Maresca, yet. Something is wrong with your mind. You see this the mentality of the club entirely is down, is low.
We are average.
It's even affecting the players.
It's affecting some of the fans.
It's affecting the fans, affecting the creativity of the players. That low
because they see themselves as an average
players now. Meanwhile, Chelsea is a big club. See, we are tired of these ups and downs, ups and downs.
It's not that a club will not go down. But, okay, fine. People are saying Arteta. Arteta finished 8th. Finish 8th again. but still won a trophy.
Yes.
The following season finished fifth. The fourth season what? Second.
Second.
Fifth. Second. Now, this is the sixth. Second. Now, watch. How many seasons go before this thing? How many seasons where these owners don't in charge of Chelsea?
I think
how many
4.
coach where they don't sack?
Potter.
When I sack, they sack Tuchel because of Tuchel will not bend to their stupid idea.
They are pressing.
They want a coach that will just, okay, sir, no problem. We'll do it like that. I will still blame Maresca because Maresca knows what he was. He knows that this is coming and he accepted the job. Enrique flight from where to England for Chelsea job. When he saw the offer, saw what Chelsea was bringing to the table, and Chelsea said they will call him back just for him to see that they have brought him.
Okay, now look at what Enrique is doing at PSG today. Take a look. PSG and the
how many PSG players are up to 25 there? I'm tell ourselves the truth. The man is messing up. That's the truth. I know say the owners too, they are not helping. The only place where the owners is getting it wrong. You sign good talent, but you don't sign good leaders.
Very good. You just reminded me something. I will still say this thing again. Talent is not enough. Now, even though you have talent in your team, you need experience. That is why I'm always supporting that motion. Someone is always reading it on Twitter that bringing De Bruyne is a free agent. I think by the end of the season, you'll be a free agent. Bringing De Bruyne. No matter how you have talent in your team, you still need experience. Look at Barca. Barca, they have talents.
But they still keep one or two experience.
Forget Lamine Yamal. He's talented. But let me tell you, if they remove those experience from Barca
to guide them, they will go astray.
That is the same thing that is our Chelsea body.
Barca, Reece James, you see ball when Tuchel was there because of we have Jorginho, we have Kante, we have boys that we are guiding them.
Jesus.
We have Aspilicueta, where James was learning from.
Jesus, what are you saying? What are you telling us? That experience is very, very necessary, guy.
And we have a coach that stood his ground, that say we are getting it and we have to get it right.
Mention 3 experienced players in Chelsea now. Mention it, drop it on the comment section. 3 experienced players in Chelsea that can help the team.
Tuchel said that I will build a team nobody will want to play. Abel Maresca, what are you building? Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I remain your own boy Peters.
And I remain Gifto.